Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway and towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Meadows makes the grab, one away. Here's Tony Kemp. That one's in there. Strike one. That's a strike. Justin Verlander has had a lot of notoriety since he was first drafted. Second overall pick by the Tigers in 2004 out of Old Dominion, and a guy who has won 3 Cy Youngs and as well an MVP. Plus, he's been a World Series champ 2 different times. And now it's Jesus Aguilar. This to third. Throw on to Freeman. Out number 3. Middle of the first. The Tigers coming up. No score. Back at Comerica Park. And today's starter, Ken Waldachuk. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound. Wastes no time there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Throw on to Brown, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Crushed in the air, left center field, way back there, no doubt about it. The 2-run shot is 23rd of the year. It's 3-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. On the ground to the left. Throw on to Brown. And they get Perez for the out. Austin Meadows now, right now, 3rd in the American League in RBIs. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Everyone can have a little chuckle there. He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
And he grounds one to the right side. Kemp gets it to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Welcome back. Leading off, Seth Brown. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
They're off to a great start. 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to beat Eric.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one is out of here.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Out there to center. Vierland makes the catch. And there's one down. And it's Aledmys Diaz. First pitch just misses. Verlander, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. The 2-0 is in for a strike. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And a foul ball. Scope. Over to first, and that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. Now the third baseman, Ryan Kreidler. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Laureano makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth.
And now it's Jonathan Scope. Big time power. He's third in the AL in home runs. First offering, and it just misses.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Kreidler, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Runner takes off. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So two away with runners at the corners. Here's a big power threat. Matt Vierling singled and scored his first time. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Laureano makes the grab, and that is on to the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Brent Rooker. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Verlander, over 200 career wins. Of course, a three-time Cy Young Award winner. Bounce to the right side, and he takes it himself for the out. Laureano comes up to hit.
The center fielder, Ramon Laureano.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. And that's a little high. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He handles it himself. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. So the lineup flips over. Now batting Tyler Wade. In there for strike one. Wade getting to start at the hot corner, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was drafted in the fourth round back in 2013. Meadows puts it away, and that is that. Nothing doing there for the A's, and it remains a 3. Back here in Detroit, here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. One of the things you don't think about with Freddie Freeman, he's really good defensively picking over there, but he's got a very good throw. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that.
Cabrera, the batter down. Now as he swings and misses for strike one. Very unusual here, an intentional walk with the bases empty and one out.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. Kreidler takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Cabrera, the runner at third. Perez on second. Meadows at first. One gone. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And that's outside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
In the dirt. But no advance from the runners. And here it comes. Good eye right there.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Ball 4, he's walked in a run.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Scope in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Bases loaded, 1 away. That misses. Now 2-0. And that's outside. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 1 out, bases full. Fly ball down the line. And that one gets down, fair ball. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 8-1.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them.
Bounce to third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here comes the manager. Number 38 gets the ball now.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Freeman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something hit hard on the ground.
That's out to center field. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's an 8-run lead.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These guys are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Next pitch misses way outside. Upstairs. Baez on third. Vierling on at first with 2 down. And he walked him.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Perez lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Outside. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Meadows in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Bases loaded, 2 down. And he dodges that fastball. Oh, he hit him, and that brings home a run. That's probably the last pitch he's going to throw. Here comes the umpire, and he's out of here.
Yeah, Boog, I think we saw it the same way he did, and you've got to send the guy packing after that.
Danny Jimenez takes over on the mound.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back there. Out of here. Grand slam. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack on to their lead. It's 15-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Digging in, Kerry Carpenter. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 18th home run of the season. It's 16-1. Next to hit, Jonathan Scope. Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Laureano makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, and now Tony Kemp. And a foul ball.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Now, Jesus Aguilar. That one's in there, 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Dive, and he's got it. Over to Baez. On to Freddie. Double play.
Perfectly timed dive right there to knock the ball down. He gets up and flips it to the second baseman to start that 4-6-3 double play. Tell you what, that is the pitcher's best friend.
2 outs, base is empty. So here's Brown at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And welcome back. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Matt Vierling. The right-hander back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Vierling into second, and he's got a double. So, man aboard. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. And it's gone! He's tied DiMaggio at 56 with a home run. Freddie Freeman pops one out of here. His 44th home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 18-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Domingo Acevedo.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's the catcher to hit, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1. Miggy on the move. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And gone. Salvador Perez leaves the yard. His 27th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 20-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Look at that. Pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with this swing.
Here is Austin Meadows. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Man at first, and next up.
Ball 4, take the base.
New inning getting started, and now the right fielder, Connor Capel. In the air out to center. Vierling makes the grab, and there's one down. Rooker batting with one down takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
And a 1-1. That one drilled left field, and that'll do it. The Tigers take this one in a blowout.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff inning after inning throughout an entire game, you see them dig deep and they pitch. And that's exactly what he did to get this win today.
Well, this one ends in a blowout.
Yeah, cliche if it's not making dollars, baby, it's not making sense. How you picky with your art when you can't even pay your rent? Shit for years and years.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the American League Central, the Tigers left fielder, number 30, launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, leading Detroit over Oakland 27-5. He is currently in the
I got my eyes on the throne. So watch.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a Thursday matinee on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starter, Clayton Kershaw. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low 2s. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Jace Peterson, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. There's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kershaw fires. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Tony Kemp. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Check swing, no appeal. And that's ball 1. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about, getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Throws to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
And Boog, hitters can be a little less aggressive on hard stuff early in the season just because of how cold it is and not wanting to get a stinger. Now you think, it's just a jam, a shot, it's a broken bat, but sometimes guys get deep thumb bruises that can linger for a while. So, you just want to avoid that if you can. But
well, got to pause on that thought. as that'll do it for the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. You're dialed into the show.
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
Bottom of the first. Here's a speed threat. Bo Bichette. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Next pitch is popped up. Brown snags it on the run. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get guys on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Good job to fight that one off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back at Comerica Park. Now the left fielder, Brent Rooker. That one misses. 1-0. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Back foot slider struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Aledmus Diaz now in there, and it's 0-1. Kershaw, a former MVP. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And takes low for ball one. No score here in the second. That misses the zone. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Next offering is in for a strike. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up. We head to the bottom of the second. And now up to hit Miguel Cabrera. And fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 24th home run of the season. It's 1-0.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
And now it's going to be Eric Haas. That's a hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next pitch is popped up. Kemp puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And up next for Detroit, Ryan Kreidler, coming off a big game last night with 5 runs driven in. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. The other way. And he'll play it on a bounce. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Stepping in, Kerry Carpenter. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. And that one fouled off. Haas at third. Kreidler over at first with 1 away. That one ripped. That's back there. And it's gone. A soaring shot to center. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 4-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
On the run, sends it over to first. Scope gone to the play. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Line drive, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Laureano brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Manny Pena. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. Pena measures 6 feet even, 220 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. The pitch. In the air, left field. Carpenter makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. Lawrence Butler will hit next. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Butler, in his rookie season, in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. And now the lefty swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Logan Davidson. To the right side. He'll do it himself, and that will end the inning. A's go quick. Back here in Detroit, stepping in the long ball threat, Freddie Freeman. It gets down for a hit, and there it is, the record. He's done it. Baseball's unbreakable record has been broken. The most consecutive games with a hit. Truly one of the sport's most sacred records. This is a moment that will be remembered and replayed for many years to come.
Well, I know I didn't think it'd be broken. In fact, I didn't think anyone would even get close. His perseverance and his ability to grind out hits day after day has just been awesome. And there are a lot of great hitters out there, but no one else can maintain the level of excellence he has over such a long stretch of games.
Next is the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. The solo homer his first time. To short, could be 2. To second, there's 1, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Eric Haas, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ouch, that one drilled him to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
2 on with 1 out. Now it's Austin Meadows. He popped out his first time. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Ground ball right side. Stops it on a slide. Nicely done for the out. And now Ryan Kreidler singled and scored his first time. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. That's a base hit as a run scores. Now 2 runs score. It's 6-0. On to pitch now for Oakland, number 38.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up.
I think it's runner on the go. Slow roller to first. He takes it on his own, and that is the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. Tigers 6, and the A's nothing. Back here at the ballpark at the plate, Jace Peterson. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Got to tell a story 'cause I cannot tell a lie. Just wanna tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, baby.
Kershaw back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And first offering is fouled off. The Athletics yet to pick up a hit here.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
Haven't been to many games as a fan.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 down. So here's Brown at the plate. First offering misses the mark. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the A's are
That's ball 4.
ready now for the 5th inning. Digging in for Oakland, Brent Rooker. 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Got him swinging.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Next offering is fouled back. The A's hitless so far in the game. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited. You think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
Green makes the grab on the run. Danny Jimenez gets the call from the pen.
Ball four, take your base.
Back at Comerica Park. Start of the sixth, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Manny Pena. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Here comes a pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Haas hauls it in, and there's one away. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that one upstairs. The Athletics still looking for their first hit in this one. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And now it's filled up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Kicks and fires. Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Butler leads off first with 1 away. And down on strikes he goes. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Little chopper rolls foul. Now 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Here's a 1-2. Goes down looking. Make it. Welcome back.
Ball four, take the base.
Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 9th. Now here is Logan Davidson. There's a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. Got it by him for the K.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's his second strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Kem stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. On to first, ball game. And the Tigers get a shutout on the mound.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
11-0 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Victorious Tigers, 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs on only 2 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Detroit Tigers put up 16 hits on the day as they dismantled the A's 11-0. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. The Chicago White Sox combined for 4 total home runs as they blew out the Jays 8-2. The Guardians combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-4. Ryan Mountcastle drove in 3, leading the O's to victory over the Yankees